and happy homemaking, everyone. I'm coming on really quick after Christmas. When you take down all the Christmas decor, your house can feel really bare. So my dining room is the front room coming off my house. So I wanted to go ahead and decorate it up. I'm all about setting the atmosphere. I hope y'all can see me. Can y'all see me on the steps? I'm all about setting atmosphere. And so I think it's really important when you first come in to give an impression, all right? And so often our dining rooms can just be these dark rooms off to the corner in our homes. But I decided to make it a statement when people first come in. Again, setting those atmospheres. I do want to put a disclosure in case you hear my dog scampering about or maybe even barking. I do have to have all the windows and doors open just so that everything can be well lit. And excuse me if the camera shakes just a bit. All right, guys, so here's my dining room. I think I am embracing French country in this home. It's a more traditional home with, the orangey kind of floors and the wainscoting and different things. So I'm just going to embrace those neutral palettes. And to me, it leans towards French country with a little bit of modern, traditional Scandinavian. The reality is you can do and be whatever you want in every room, okay? So there are no rules to decorating. But I do want to let you all see how I have everything set up here. I'm really loving this neutral palette. It's a fresh, clean start. I can go either way I want this upcoming spring and summer. I threw over these nice linen cloths over here. I just liked the texture of layering up all the different color creams. And I realized when I was going through all of my dining rooms pieces that I have accumulated a lot of cream. So I'm in with the creams and the off-whites and the linen colors. So I just embrace it. And guys, I didn't have to buy very much to do this dining room. I did invest in some new chargers for this coming season, but these will carry me all the way through the summer, I'm sure. I got these from the Christmas tree store and they were only $2.99 each. Everything else I've had for a while or I've thrifted or I've gotten from antique malls and vintage shops. These floor arrangements are Dollar Tree floor arrangements, guys. I just went to Dollar Tree. It was 2 picks for this one. And I got this container from the Christmas tree store and it was $4.99. And it is heavy. And it is heavy, but I thought it really brought everything in. So besides purchasing the flowers to make these planters and the little planter itself, everything else is things I already have. You all see my crystal candlesticks that I scored at a local Goodwill this year. And I just got these really nice cream candles from the Dollar Tree. I love the Dollar Tree. Now, I will say, if you're going to use these vintage candle, glass candle holders, you are going to need the little skinny thin candles. The candles at Hobby Lobby, the ones I purchased, the twisted candles, they will not fit. Okay? So then I just set up my table plate very plainly. I went with this vintage style placemat. I thought it was really nice cream. I got 5 of them at a Goodwill. And then I just put my charger down. I put me a nice cream colored bowl. This is a pasta bowl, oversized bowl. Instead of doing the whole plate setup, because I still wanted to feel relaxed. I wanted to feel elegant, like we're getting ready to have like a garden party, but I really wanted it to be relaxed. I laid out my parents' gold flatware that they gave me, and then these vintage napkins. And I love the lace detail and the embroidery on this napkins. So yes, this is what I decided to do. Something else I decided to do that most people probably don't do is I decided to, let me step back here, pull my center arrangement all the way through. Now, so often when we're having our center arrangements, we can often make them too high that doesn't allow for conversation. The good thing about this table is I added the leaf back in, so it makes it extra long. So I'm able to put the centerpiece in the middle, pull the seats out to the side so there's no one directly sitting in front of this tall centerpiece. And then I'm able to pull everything else out so that nothing is right in front of anyone's face, thus allowing for conversation. But it also just pulls everything out. So often people just feel like they just need to decorate the center. Well, just spread it on out and make sure you vary in height. So you have this height, and then the candles are a little taller, and then of course the tallest peak being my centerpiece, and working its way down. I typically like to do things in threes. You know, most decor people do. And something else I did I thought was fun was I just used my regular glasses, people, instead of pulling out wine glasses, and I just tucked more linen napkins in there that I have collected over time. It doesn't take a whole lot to decorate a table. You can start from anywhere. You can use anything that you already have. You don't have to go out and buy a lot, and it doesn't always cost a lot. Like, I have been places where napkins are $20 for a set of 6, but I also been where, you know, it's from the Christmas tree store, or you can run up on some good ones at Home Goods. And I just think there's a beauty into setting a beautiful table, and not just at Christmas, all right? And then over here, I have my vintage lamps that you all have seen, and then my crystal cake stand. I brought that out for the season, and I will be putting one of my faux cakes in here for the season. And then I just have some greenie over here and another vintage pot that I got from Goodwill for like 99 cents. And I just stuck some greenery I had in, more candles, just to set the ambiance, guys. And again, my Goodwill mirror. So everything in this room is almost thrifted, including the dining room table. Like, somebody was literally throwing this dining room table away years ago, and I snagged it and painted it. And so, yes, this is my dining room for the upcoming season. I just feel like it's fresh. I also like to have lamps in my dining room so that even though the dining room is not something we use every day, I can cut these lamps on, and at least it's not like a dark hole in the house. It just brings some light, especially since it's the first room you see when you come into our home. I want to have it lit up. I want to have it feel like it has a purpose. And I encourage you all to at least once a week, once a month if you can, sit down with your family at the dining room. We typically do it on Sundays if we can, if we eat at home. If my husband or I cook, we'll come and we'll all eat at the dining room table together. And our children are grown, so that's just a really good time. They work a lot. They're both in the car business, so it's a good time for us to sit down and just talk to each other and have some quality time. It's meeting at the dinner table. All right, guys, I hear Coco growling, so it's time to go. Hope you all have a blessed day. Comment and subscribe, please. I'm trying to get to 1,000, so please subscribe and share my video. Thank you.